What up, my freaks? Ruinous Insight here with part 12 of my Total Warhammer 2 modded Mazdamundi campaign. So as we saw last time, after quite a bit of retrofitting, we are starting to once again muster our armies on the coast of Lustria in order to invade across the southern straits of the Great Ocean and into the Great Desert. We will first, I guess, be hitting the Sorcerer's Islands, mostly because we're here already, and we do want to land upon these guys' territory so we can heal up at least a little bit before we attack the settlement itself. So we're going to do that with Mr. Cytocrom. We should probably at the same time give Cytocrom a Saurus Scar Veteran, which is the guy that we summoned last time, right? Unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, you're strong. Okay, yeah. You, my friend, are going to be... So here's the question. I have not yet decided whether I want to go for Scorned or for Sacred Adornments. And I know some of you guys have said that this line is quite good, but honestly it doesn't seem that good. Obviously Scorned itself is a debuff, minus the fact that it's 10% HP. It basically prevents you from being near your own enemies unless you want to cost them 10% of their own weapon damage. So otherwise, Obsidian Blade is quite strong with plus 60% armor piercing. That's always nice. Melee defense and armor 6 and 6, also quite a nice buff. But speed is okay. This is fine, but not a big deal. And then Apex Hunter is minus 8 melee defense in addition to stock for the hero. The thing is, if this Saurus goes into an army, is this really worth the loss of an extra 10% damage to all nearby allies, as well as reduction of Saurus infantry cost, upgrades to all Saurus in terms of armor and melee attack, both of which being things that they could use, in addition to weapon strength plus 4%, I don't really care about the ambush thing, that's garbage, and then 20% charge bonus in foreign territory. I'm still inclined to think that... that this is just outright better than this. And I know 8 melee defense is a fairly nice debuff, and that these are some nice combat buffs, but as we've already seen with Mr. Cricket, who's been in our army for a long time, who does not have that particular line, he's already quite strong, 57, 51. I mean, and I guess we could make him better. He's a level 25, of course, so he will get better once he gets more fighty stuff. He's still benefiting, I take it, from Ferocity of the Age anyway. In addition to the... At least I assume he's benefiting from it himself. Actually, an interesting question. He's at 65 charge rate. Huh. Hard to tell whether everybody else is benefiting from this. You are 20. I'm actually curious. Wait, Blessed Saurus Warriors. What was a regular Saurus Warrior? Your charge is at 25, right? Who also has Saurus? You have Saurus. Your charge is also at... Whoa, wait. Oh, it's in foreign territory. We're not in foreign territory, yeah. Okay, that's why. I was like, wait a second. Something's wrong here. But anyway, he's still pretty strong. Is it really worth it to go through this line and deprive... The thing is, I don't know. If it's an army that doesn't really charge, if it's just a Saurus line, it can still benefit from these two. The upkeep is, let's face it, not a big deal either. Just ignoring upkeep. It's basically a trade-off of the 10% in addition to the Saurus upgrades and the weapon strength. So good for dinos, good, and this is also good for dinos, obviously. And then this is good for Saurus. Yeah, I'll think about it some more, but I'm not sure what upgrade you are going to get yet, buddy. I also have a name for you. We'll do that. I've been holding on to this name for a while with a little story from the comments, but I will get that into an army first before getting any names down. Actually, that just reminded myself. I do want to get names. You know what? I'll name more of these Temple Guard once we have more Temple Guard in Mazdamundi's army. I don't want to take the time for that right now. Speaking of right now, do we need to steal tech? Yes, Grendel, you are still not immortal, and therefore you need to steal tech. Agrief, steel tech, success. There we go. Finally, immortality for the little guy, so we don't have to worry about him dying. All right, let's end the turn, and let us proceed to the invasion of of the Great Desert here. Sorcerer's Islands. I also, I guess, want to see whether Tehenwen is dead or not. I mean, how long can he survive here, really? You still want a defensive alliance, and now you want us to pay you? Are you going to attack us, Nakai? Is that what you're going to do? No, we're not doing that. Keep fighting the other lizards. What I'm really just hoping will happen is... yeah, I knew that those guys would attack that mangrove coast. And they will attack. It says that it's a Pyrrhic victory, which means we could just auto-resolve this. There's no need to fight this, is there? Is there? Yeah, no, we're fine. We don't really care about that. And just like that, the faction has been destroyed. Hey, and we got a free glyph necklace out of that. Isn't that lovely? Okay, well, we can just move past that. I really, really would like to confederate Nakai so that we can actually get a... Croaks army. But what we might do is, if he doesn't... if he doesn't want to confederate, we'll give it a little while longer, because I don't think we can get another army in right now anyway, because then we'll start running out of money. But we're almost at the point where we can just say, get another different Croaks, basically, and just wait and have that Croaks carry the Croaks army around, essentially. Anyway, you, my friend, are going to lose that glyph necklace. We'll give it to somebody else, and you are going to go away, at least for now. You are going to sail back up the coast to the Star Tower, or maybe even closer. We're going to trade some units. We're going to trade them up here, so go. You can heal up when you get there. What do we got here in terms of... Ooh, you have public order. This is nice. This actually worked out really swell. You have a strategic location for Lizardmen. What can you build here? Shrine of Birds, minus 25 upkeep for Pterodon Riders faction-wide. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, but we can't afford to lose the monuments. Okay, you know what? Mangrove Coast already has one. I guess we're going to have to lose this one and replace it. Alright, fine. It is what it is. Well, then I guess we'll have to level up Mangrove Coast and get that medicine. We'll also need a wall here, because these places are pretty isolated. And when Chaos arrives, they might very well attack these places, and they're not going to be able to hold. We also should start preparing for Chaos. Oh, also our alignments. I forgot about that at the end of the last turn. We are starting to drop low on economy. There's actually several things we could do. Wait, if we go into campaign and say replenishment, and we tap into Geomantic Web, we get the constant casualty replenishment rate and the attrition reduction, but at the cost of a massive amount of our alignments. The good thing about this is we are sailing across the sea now to attack the desert, so this would minimize the amount of attrition we'd get. Alternatively... Actually, there isn't really any good alternative, is there? Do we just go straight for tap into Geomantic Web? The thing is, I don't feel like I'll be doing this again. It almost feels not worth it regardless, especially once we have, like, one territory captured here, like the Sorcerer's Islands. Everybody that suffers attrition could just go into our territory and heal themselves to full. So yeah, you know what? Screw it. Screw it. Let's go economy. Let's once again go into buildings, I think. Yeah, Forge Golden Idols. Since we're running out of this one, we'll do this one, and then we will think about what to do next. Otherwise, let's keep moving. You're gonna go right here. You're no longer needed to recruit stuff. So I think we're just going to transfer your troops over to the Fire Army, which is getting ready to go. Yeah, I guess the Fire Army is also going to need itself a Saurus Scar veteran. Damn, we just need a lot of Saurus Scar veterans, don't we? Because I don't expect the Slann to be a dueling. What do you have? Pompous and Fleet-footed. Pompous isn't horrible, but probably not good enough to be in our army. I'm also a little bit tempted to actually get a Skink Oracle into the Life army, because it does benefit big boys like Troglodons. And yes, I'm aware that, judging by your comments about Skink Priests, it's also not going to benefit Skink Oracles. But the thing is, the Life Mage... where are you? Where are you, Cytochrome? What is this? Temple of Itzel. Whoa, 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 whoa. Temple of Itzel gets a thing that automatically gives us a bunch of... Old One's Favor. Damn. I want Poxmarsh. Although, maybe that's not something we can build. Because there's no strategic location here. Interesting. Well, we'll see. Tehenwen, please go and defend yourself. Are you ready to confederate now, buddy? Nope, still no. Still no. Come on, man. We're almost there. Yeah, so what I was saying was Cytochrome. You have all these buffs, and you already have Life Bloom and Earthblood, so if we were to get another... if we were to get that other Skink Oracle in this army... there would be a lot of overlap. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, will this guy be able to heal enough? Earthblood has a fairly long cooldown at 52, but is there enough magic to share between the two units? That's another question. Oh, man. I don't know. Maybe we'll get another Oracle in there, but not right now, because at 1,000 gold for the one unit, I think we can wait on that. You, in the meantime, are going to delete yourself, buddy. Also, what do we have in terms of blessed spawnings? Oh, right, we gotta get that blessed Carnosaur in there and transfer it to the life guy. So, here's another question. Do we want to get... well, ooh, we do want to get the Umbral Tide before I forget. Do we want to get ourselves something like... I guess we could get the Pale Death into the other army. Spirit of Tepak, Coatl. So we also have the option of using the Coatl. The thing is, I believe Master of Sacred Places... I'm curious, how many Coatl would we need to sort of hide the Salamander hunting packs? Because they're pretty fragile when they get charged by, like, Cav or something, so they do need to be protected. We'll have to figure this out. Okay, well, regardless, you are going to now trade these troops. I might get a couple Coatl into this army. The problem with Coatl is that I think that they're supposed to go into ground forces armies, not... Oh, you have too many units. Great. I'm not sure what to do about that. Because we need to trade more... Damn it! I don't want to delete the Saurus. Okay, lose one of these Salamander Hunter... But you know what? Take one of the Saurus instead. Keep the 2 Spears, or take the 2 Temple Guard. Yes. Okay, wait. I have another idea. Here's what we'll do. We'll take the Temple Guard and the Basties. There we go. Then, we are actually, wait, you shouldn't have taken this Basti. Wrong Basti. You have to keep this Basti because it's a fire bat. Oh, damn it, now you guys can't. Damn it. Okay, well, we're gonna have to move next turn. What I was thinking was ferry these guys to Mazdamundi, and then start ferrying these guys over to this army. We probably want a Revivification Basti in every single army, at least one, so that I can sort of be in the front line. Probably, ideally, to be honest, 2. Although I suppose that the life one... Nah, the life one still does need it, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. And I am tempted to give the Blessed Basties over to the Fire Army, but eventually we'll get him some more anyway, so... Yeah, huge deal. He just needs a proper Saurus line in the meantime, which will Yeah, I guess we are going to get some more. Comprise it of, I don't know, maybe 10 Saurus, plus a Saurus Scar Veteran. Okay. And honestly, maybe we just keep the Bastiladon here. Do we need an Ark of Sotek here? We already have an Ark of Sotek in this one. I don't think we need 2 here. I don't know if they're worth it yet. I mean, the buff does seem pretty nice. It does. Duration 30 seconds. But it can clearly use it more than one time, can't it? Alright, anyway, that's going to have to be until next turn. Let's skip the rest of this stuff unassigned. Points, heroes not moved. Really wish you could select individual heroes to only be the ones that move. There we go. You can keep stealing tech. What are we at now? 6, eh? We could probably hold off on doing that for a while. You. What do we get out of this? Causes attrition to enemies in your own territory. Unit experience gain plus 100 per turn. I'm kind of tempted to pop this just for the free unit XP. None of this is worthwhile right now, anyway. Nah, you know what? It's cheap, and I'd like all of our units to keep leveling. Why not, right? So you can take that. Ooh, there's another Skull Island up there. If we get another Slann, maybe we'll sail them up there to get some XP. Now, Mazda, you have moved. You know who hasn't moved? This guy. You. Keep going to Chakwa. We gotta get Lord Croak operational. And, oh, what are you doing? No. Cult of Sotek. Oh, you have another Slann, a High Priest. Oh. Damn. I would like to take that from you. Oh, you're dead, though. You got cornered by Boxa here. Maybe after he loses that army, he'll be willing to confederate. And if that Slann is... And since the Slann is immortal, we should get the free Slann, right? Right? Come on, Tehenman. Maybe he'll go over here, die attacking Poxmarsh, and then lose this army at the same time, and then just confederate. Cross your fingers and your frog paws. Let us, I guess, skip the end of this turn. We just gotta make sure that you have moved. No, you have not moved. You gotta sail out. You gotta join the Slann, buddy. You got swords to support. Right here. Okay. I really want to get that damn skink army as well. Fleet-footed, pompous, right. Okay, let us go to the next turn. And let us... Wait, can we attack this yet? What are we at here? Nah, I gotta give it a couple more turns. I don't think we need to go into full, complete healing. I think we'll be fine. I mean, it's not like there's going to be a crazy amount of defenders there. I also kind of want to take away these guys' ranged steg. I know that it buffs its missile strength, but it is a fire-damaging steg, and there aren't enough of these guys to go around, which is the main issue here. And yeah, that'll take away these guys' only artillery option, which forces enemy armies to get them, but we can always get another one later. So anyway, end the turn. Let's prepare. Alright, anything interesting? Rictus is still alive and still fairly strong, and same with the Dread Fleet out there. We should probably sail another Lord to deal with them. Oh, they ran away. They knew what was gonna happen here. AI saw it coming. Alright, well. Rite of Primeval Glory for Itza. That's all great for them. Great Incantation of Xar for Khemri. You're still alive. That army is now dead. Technology research income from cities. Great. You. Still no confed? Are you kidding me? I think he must have lost both of his armies, and he still refuses to confederate. Come on, man. Why you gotta be like that? Alright, Moff Cattell. You can have... you know what? Don't take the... Do you take the Ark of Sotek? It'll help you hold the line. You know, definitely take the Basti with Solar Engine. And let's suppose... Honestly, he does need at least 2 more Saurus. Yeah, this feels like he needs more Bastis with Solar Engines. But, let's say he'll be at 18 with another Slann. And then if he gets 3 more of these guys, that's not enough Saurus. They'll get charged. It really feels like it's not enough Saurus. Especially with only 6, it'll feel like... We'll have to just forego giving these guys these Basties, then. You know what, I'll think about it. We'll see how the army performs in battle, and then we'll figure that out later. You, in the meantime, need to meet up with Mazdamundi, and then you can sail across the sea. You guys are not going to be able to reach each other. Not this turn, anyway. It's okay. You'll get there. You'll get there. You are going to recruit a couple more Saurus, and then you'll be pretty much ready to go as soon as your... As soon as your Saurus-Scar veteran gets here, although I'm not 100% sure whether it'll be this one. Can we recruit Saurus-Scar veterans here or no? We wouldn't want to either way because they take a while. Okay, yeah. So you're fine. I don't have any Blessed Spawnings that do fire damage, do we? Blessed Steg. Not those guys, I mean these guys. No, it doesn't look like it. Thunderous One, Shredder of Lustria, Feral Carnosaur... I'm not sure where to put you, Spirit of Tepok. Pure Flame Salamander. Oh, we want some Ancient Salamanders. Wait, do you not buff Ancient Salamanders? Salamander and Razodon hunting packs. You don't buff Ancient Salamanders. Only the Life one buffs them. What the hell? But they also use fire attacks. Why, game? Why are you being like this? +5 melee attack for Cold Ones and Riperdactyl Riders, and oh, it does buff Coatl. Maybe we do give you a couple Coatl, then. Take a couple Coatl and use them to hide these guys, but then we don't really have enough room. There's not enough stuff in this arm, or there's, This turned out more difficult than I was originally planning it to be. Anyway, we do want to... Who do we want to trade here? 1, let's say 2, 3 probably. Because you guys are all going to be traded for Temple Guard. And then there's other stuff to consider. Anyway, Headhunter's Jungle, you are going to go straight to that Shrine of Birds, thank you. Although we will need to wall you up later. For now, untax yourself. Lots of untaxed. But all of these are positive, and they're all giving us a bunch of research. Our research is currently at 397. No, drop below 400 now. You. I guess we are going for this, so let us just get either one of these. Sacking and looting settlements, we're not going to do either. At least not right now. It's almost time to start upgrading the actual units. We fought all this time without a single upgrade to our actual armies. That's the funny thing. Okay, we can ignore all this. I'm not going to steal any more tech. Decent number of money. Alright, let's get to it. Let's get to it next turn. Just trying to get these fights in. Oh, right, I forgot. You have to get to Chakwa. Man, will these guys reach Tehenowin this turn? Oh, wow, he is completely surrounded. Look at this. He's gonna get wrecked here. I think he's dead. Oh, Tehenowin. Let me guess. You off military alliance. No, Confederate. Tehenowin, please. What do you want for this? What the hell do you want? How about 100? I will give you... Oh. I will give you a lot of money for this, Tehenowin. 45k? You'll do it for 45k. That's an insane amount of money, but I will absolutely do that. That's so worth it. Yes. I probably could have nickeled and dimed that, but you know what? That's worthwhile. We're probably going to get a Confederation debuff now. Yeah, -10 with everybody, but that's fine. Hopefully these guys start fighting Itza. If they turn on us, this is going to get interesting. It's going to get real interesting. And not in the good way. In the may you live in interesting times kind of way.
Mighty Lord.
Oh, look, some of our money, we get some of our free money back. Isn't that lovely? Cult of Sotek, yeah, Confederation, wound failure, wound. You're interrupting. Right, Tehenowin, do you have anything good? Hey, you get a free Blessed Croxy. Okay, well now, Hey, you have a Skink Chief with anything good? You are a survivor. It's okay. +5 melee defense isn't horrible. Fencer's Blades, Maiming Shield. You are Tehenowin's little chief. Oh, wow. What the hell is this? You are primarily built out as a... You know what? You're an income booster. Assassinate and damage walls is all fine, but I think, by virtue of the fact that you're an income booster, and you have no mount, maybe we just send you out of this army. Okay, yeah, we need to deal with this army. You, Zafwatek. What is you have here? A lodestone? No, we need to replace that with medicine. And then we need to replace it with this. And I guess we're going to build walls here and here just in case, because I don't trust this place. You... Ooh, wait, you have an immortal Slann as well now, so we have a free Slann. Beautiful. And it's a second generation? You gotta be kidding me. Yes, Tehenowin. You did it. You did it, little buddy. You were so worth 45k. Miscast chance, 5 armies faction-wide. Physical resistance +10 for Lord's entire army. Not bad. Growth +10 for all provinces. Very nice. Construction time for all buildings, 50%, another bolt to the old ones. And he's a level 13, too. His skill tree is probably ruined, but, you know, maybe I will finally go for that, buff in terms of... Wait, you can go. In terms of... not buff, but the mod. I kept trying to remember. The one-button respec mod. There we go. Couldn't remember the name. You keep heading down to Chakwa, buddy. You're not a skink. You're not a skink, right? You're Oh, you know what? I think we can get a skink Oracle. Oh wow, our predicted income just dropped to hell. What the hell? Just because of Tehenowin? That can't possibly be. Who else is... What else did we get here? No, you're supposed to be here. And maybe we have you join up with Tehenowin instead of one of the other guys. And yeah, Tehenowin's a good fighter by himself, but I think this guy... And then, because Tehenowin will have an all-skink army, he won't have to have a... In fact, wait, I didn't check what Tehenowin's got going. Oh, a Razor Standard. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna deal with this between the episodes. There's a lot of stuff to consider here. You have wasted a bunch of points on this stuff, but we'll put you on the Ancient Steg later. You have Bonded Service, but otherwise, this is not horrible. Huh. Okay, you might not need a respec. Oh, wait, you chose Promises of Reconstruction instead of Fanatic? Are you insane, AI? Are you insane? You gotta be kidding me. This is supposed to be a skink army, and you're depriving yourself. Okay, yeah, no, I'm getting one button respec. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Damn it. All right, well, that just completely decided it, because it would, without it, this guy's skink future is not so good. All right, Feral Cold Ones, you're out. You are... You're leaving for now. We're gonna send you to buff up Exoatl. You're our only skink chief. I'll deal with your items between the episodes as well, because we obviously do not have time for that. You are going to give these two Saurus over to this unit, so you are not going to need this other spear unit. We will then, while we cannot get any more Basties with solar engines, we will get you 2 more regular Saurus spears. Or regular Saurus. There's another Saurus spear that will fill up... Oh, wait, just one. That'll fill up this place, so that'll be 2 more. You will be at 19. You'll be 1 hero short. We could just go temporary Coatl. Actually, you know what? Now I'm thinking... Oh, wait, this prevents us from confederating again, doesn't it, for 10 turns? Yeah, I was about to say, maybe we can pay off Nakai with like 100,000 gold, and then he'll confederate us. I never even thought of trying that. Alright, wait, Pahwaks, you can get an upgrade. And then, ooh, Maku Peaks. Do we save money? Or do we just get stuff? You know what, we do need another one of these pyramids. And I guess you make a lot of money, so we'll go for this pyramid over the other pyramid. Why would anybody even get this pyramid? Crimson Pyramid of Sotek. Skink Oracles and Skink Priests. Oh, Hero Recruit rank. Okay. Yeah, it's not worth it. That is so not worth it. Definitely keep upgrading these special basties. Ooh, and we'll be able to get 2 more of each. Lovely. Okay, you, Geomet expired, go. What else do we need here? Do we need Public Order? Nah, we're good. We're good. We can get another Star Chamber. Increase that research even more. Rank for Slann and stuff like that. We also don't have a couple military buildings. Like, we don't have this... wait, not this one. We don't have this one. No, wait, yeah, we do. It's just not at the right level. We could build it here, and that would allow us to get some Ancient Salamanders in the Fire Army as well. That could mean a replacement, like we could just do 1 Bastie with solar... Nah, that still doesn't feel right. I feel like we need more Basties with solar engines in this army. But a couple Ancient Salamanders wouldn't be amiss. Let me just see here. How many turns would it take to make this? 5 turns, not so bad. These guys do fire damage. Oh man, we could just build them and then delete them later. The other option is to get the Coatl building. Or we do need more Saurus Scar veterans. So, or we also need some Croaks army, plus, we need to be able to build the skinks out of somewhere. Now that we have Tehenoan, he needs his skinks. Okay, yeah, this is going to get complicated. I'm going to start with this. Salamander enclosure, so we can build 2 Ancient Sallies, but we will get some... we'll get some replacements for that later. Skavenbane, Pompous, Fleet-Footed, no good ones yet. Skink Oracle, I will want one of you, though. Okay, you are going to be part of Tehenoan's army. I'm getting confused now by so many heroes and units, unfortunately. It was always bound to happen. You two are finally able to trade units, so let's see if I can do this without too great amount of a confusion. You're going to go here. Alright, you already have a Bastie with the Revivification. You are going to lose your Croxies. We're going to replace that with the Bastille of Anarchus Sotek. We're going to lose the Saurus Spears as well as the Legion of Chakwa. We're going to take these Temple Guard. Yes? I think that's exactly what we want to do. And then we'll send the Revivification Arc of Sotek over the sea. It also feels like you don't have enough Basties now. Very tempted to give up these, but do you need the Amazon Barb? You know what? You don't. You do need it for now. We'll change it up later. There we go. All right, you Mazdamundi are now good, right? Yeah, this looks like a pretty decent army. We actually have a few too many Saurus now. I feel they're gonna get eventually replaced by the by their Temple Guard, but we'll swap them out to somebody else. I'd ideally like to swap them out to this guy, to Moff Cattell. Oh, in fact, wait, don't even recruit this. Don't even recruit this. Let me see. If we give you the Legion of Chakwa instead of this guy, or maybe we give this guy the Legion of Chakwa. Nah, I don't know. Who needs missile resistance more? Actually, probably going to be this force that's going to be needing missile resistance more. So say we give you the Legion of Chakwa. You go back here. Let me try to figure this out. Give you the Legion of Chakwa. If we were to give you the Saurus Warriors, though, what we could do is we could upgrade them into Blessed Spawning of Chotek. Increase their fires. Oh, yeah, we got to give them to him, don't we? Give him all the Blessed Spawnings of Chotek. Wait a second, 13? Huh, this has increased. Why has this increased? Oh, is it because we're not at 100? Number of uses, Ruination of Cities, cooldown Ruination of Cities, magic resistance for blessed units, research rate, magic item drop chance. Doesn't say anything about that. Does it just increase as the game goes on? Okay. Okay, well, whether it does or it doesn't, you are going to go right here. Okay, Mazdamundi might need to spend another couple of turns here. You are going to give this guy these two swords. There we go. Then you are going to start traveling back. You are going to go... Well... I'm very tempted to delete the Sacred Spawning here and replace it with a Skink building. Because we need to start building those Skinks anyway. I really need the growth of this place to go way, way up. Yeah, you know what? Delete this for now. We'll trade it for Skinks. Okay. Then, if we were to trade these guys, we need Mazdamundi to sort of trade for 3 here. And they could be the center of the line, I guess. Plus the Legion of Chakwa. We could do 1 more, then. Okay, fine. Fine. Well, neither of you, unfortunately, can move right now. I guess what we could do... No, we can't, because you can't move either. Damn it. Alright, 1 more turn here, guys. Sorry. I swear I'd normally do this between the episodes, but it did not work out. Hey, Spectazuma's going to level 4. Huh. We can make you another military hub as well, now that you're at level 4. I didn't expect you to reach this high. Alright, so that's good. I'm glad we saved up so much money, because we just spent a ton. We should also probably keep stealing tech with Grendel while he's here, and while they're trying to assassinate him. There we go, another success for you, buddy. Level 21, go into Quell and keep doing what you're doing. Hanneman's trespassing. Oh, you're technically in enemy territory. Whatever. You go down here. And, yeah, oh, before I forget, you, my friend, are going to be... I should just check my list here. Rename, oh, here it is. Ishlatek. Sotek's. Oh, damn it. Sotek's Fang. There we go. I'm going to put this into Henwen's army because the name fits with a skink army. And, yeah, this feels very appropriate. You are going to go with skinks, and then... This would mean that it does decide for us, because we don't need revered leader or combat reflexes if the army is not going to have a single source. Weapon strength plus 4% is not super useful for skinks. Commence the Massacre is for red-crested skinks, however, for Tehenowin. But I feel like for this one, since this one time you're not going to be in the Saurus army, you're going to go for Apex Hunter and Scorned Lone Hunter. There we go. Armor-piercing weapon damage, yes. And we are also going to get you... Do we still put you on a Carnosaur, though, or do we put you on a cold one? I haven't decided yet. Let us... What does Tehenowin ride? Does he ride a cold one? I don't remember. No, wait, he has a Bastildon with Arc of Sotek, doesn't he? No, he has an Agent of the Gods. That's what he has. You are going to go for Heirloom Shield and Apex Hunter. Yes. Alright. There we go, my friend. Alright, love the little story for that guy. While I still remember, Fire Drakes, you guys are gonna be Morlocks. There we go. And as some of you commented, I will just name the Temple Guard that are gonna be in Mazdamundi's army after First Company Terminators of various factions. Obviously, we have the Salamanders first, and the Iron Hands. Do Iron Hands still have Morlocks, or were Morlocks only Horus Heresy? I don't remember. I don't remember reading any modern Iron Hands novels. Only Horus Heresy stuff. Anyway, just gotta figure out which other First Companies are gonna go in there, and then there will be Temple Guard and other armies that'll put in names for others. Anyway, once again, let's end the turn. Lots of admin stuff, unfortunately, once again. Oh man, maybe I should put a warning in the first part. Ooh, but this time we can attack this. I think you should be healed enough. Let's take a break from all this retrofitting and go. At least after all this is done, we're going to have a bunch of episodes that are just like non-stop war as we conquer the entire desert. Alright, some demolitions completed. I do want to get those, and I do want to get these. There we go. Anything constructive? You are going to get to the... Yes. Spawning pool. Spawning pool of the Braves. Yeah, red-crested skinks and chameleon skinks, finally. The only thing I ever wanted. Are you ready to attack? Yeah, you're good. You are good, buddy. Oh, you can't. Damn, I was gonna pop a couple units in here, but oh well. Sorcerer's Islands, it's time to fight. Wow, you're basically screwed anyway. Let's go. Declare war. Now the question is, a Pyrrhic victory. Do we still... We could spend a turn just building... Oh, wow. You don't have enough manpower to build a lot of siege towers, do you? It's not that we really need them. Just that I kind of want to. Just for fun. In 2 turns, you'll have plenty. The thing is, we haven't had a lot of sieges like this. You know what? Just do it. Just do it. It's not like you're in a hurry to get anywhere, and I think this is their only province as well. No, they have 3. Never mind. They just have lost all their other stuff. Alright, fine. Well, we'll sail another army up there to deal with them. They are not going to like us very much. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to get you, Moff Cattell, right here. I want to get you to Henowin. You know what? You could probably stay here in the Awakening, especially after Ishlatek joins you. Ishlatek, go here. You then... you're going to go back up here. So much administration. You. Stalkers. Wait, does the Henowin one also buff chameleon stalkers? Chameleon skinks, red crested skinks. Oh. Is it because they're new? They're not in it yet? That'd be unfortunate. Oh, you also got to get some Bastildons with Arcus of Sotek. You know what? We gave an Arc of Sotek to you, Mazdamundi. Maybe we just give it back to Tehenowin. Does he really need it? Does Mazdamundi, I mean, really need the Basti? I don't think so. I think he'll be fine. Alright, so here's what I want to do. Mazdamundi, you are going to go right here. Very confused. You go here. You are going to give away your Blessed Saurus. You are going to take, I guess, one of these Saurus. I'll just give it to this guy. You know what? Wait. 1, 2, 3. You'll have 6. If you take 2... Wait. 1, 2, 3. If I can figure this out. You now have 3 Blessed Saurus, like so. Do we bother giving you the Legion of Chakwa? Yeah, maybe. Maybe we still give you the Legion of Chakwa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or is it too much? The thing is, you're starting to run out. And yeah, you know what? Maybe we give the Legion of Chakwa to the life. I mean, 1 unit is not bad. The only thing is, we then would not be able to put in any Salamanders in here, or like the other Salamanders, which I don't think is the right move. Alright, fine. Fine. You can move Why did I tell you to move here? No, you're staying right here. You're staying right here because we're building the skink building here. In fact, yeah, you can stay encamped. Mavkatel, wait, Mazdamundi, you are going to trade away your... Bastildama solar engine. You want to give it to this guy, and then we can just trade it with Teheneman? Yeah, just give it to this guy. Alright, then, you now are at 18. What do you need? We could take back those other units, but I'd like to get something a little bit more interesting. Do we want to get the Spirit of Tepok in here? Oh, wait, we want to get... recruit. There we go. 5 Temple Guard, pretty good. I want it at... you. Go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could just trade these guys away and trade them back for the... Or wait, just keep 2. Replace them with Temple Guard when we get them. Yeah, that works. I think that works. Alright, now... now what I want to do is trade you the Croaks. Alright, there we go. Now it's about perfect. You are now going to sail all the way over here, and you're going to give these units to this guy. You are going to take the Ark of Sotek and the Croaks. You'll hold the Croaks temporarily, but we're going to change that up later. Some of these armies are going to get new Arks of Sotek later. Mavkatel, yeah, you lose these 2. Perfect. Okay, now... Mazdamundi, you are 3 units short. Do we get... Ildef? Honestly, maybe I shouldn't have taken away your Croaks. Well, whatever, you 2 are going to sail out there together, and we'll figure that out as we go. I just don't want to stay here anymore. Let's just get to it. Let's get to it. It's not like Mazdamundi even really needs a full stack. And I think there will be extra Saurus left over, because this guy already has a ton of Saurus, just that we need to replace the skink cohorts. Alrighty, now I believe the only thing left is to get some ancient salamanders in your army, and I guess ignore the Saurus for now. Yeah, fine. Teheneman, stay here. I don't care what stance really. Go into Astromancy. All right, we're good now, right? Please, game. I'm sick of doing this. Okay, there we go. Let's end the turn and then let's fight. Ooh. Okay, go. I forgot about you. Oh, are you finally ready to, I think... Are we in Chakwa? We might be very close to it. I think we're in Chakwa, yes. Okay, so the quest for KROAK will be good. Hey, Itza's now fighting the Spirit of the Jungle. Perfect. This is exactly what we've wanted. Now, we wait until one of them get weak, and then just give them like 40,000 gold, and then confederate with whoever loses. This is amazing. And then I guess if there's only one left, we will just, we'll make sure to figure out what to do there. Alright, critical failure for you, Grendel, very nice, very nice. Musion has been destroyed, moving a character to Chakwa. Did we read this last time? You know, I'm gonna read it just in case. Unfortunately, it appears that the Lord KROAK was aroused from his slumber far too early. Not enough time has passed since his previous awakening, so he remains in a semi-dream state. This has caused some confusion, both for KROAK and for his attendants, although he is able to give a rough indication as to his whereabouts. Pinpointing his exact location will require deeper investigation by his loyal attendants. After a considerable amount of searching high and low right across Lystria, Lord KROAK's skink scouts finally locate the overgrown temple tomb in which the ancient relic priest is meditating as ever upon the fine details of the great plan. However, in their haste, it would appear that the scouts somewhat careless, and I misclicked. Somewhat careless as they have been followed to Lord KROAK's location by a force of those insidious ratmen, the Skaven. They plan to destroy him once and for all by incinerating his physical remains that anchor him to this world. This must not come to pass. Defend KROAK from harm while his priests awaken him. Enemy forces. Alright, so that changes things a little bit. Mazdamundi, we're going to temporarily give you some of these units back, I guess. Take the Legion of Chakwa, take the Basti with Solar Engine, and I guess take Spears. There we go. So what I want to do here is I want to do the battle for Lord KROAK, because we know, A, that's going to be a cinematic battle, and we know that's going to be a fun one. And after all this admin, I really need it. You are going to get this. You are going to get this. Alright, Ancient Salamanders are coming as well. We're still making a decent amount of money. Let's skip the rest of this, and let's head to it. You, teleport. Please tell me you can teleport from the sea. Yeah, it looks like you can. Beautiful. Teleport, go. Oh, Croaky. Return to your student. Let's... Army isn't actually all that strong. Alright, let's go. There are few proponents of the Lizardmen's cause more powerful than the venerable Lord Croak, deliverer of Itza, said to have been taught the ways of the winds of magic by the old one known as Tepok. The stoking of Croak's relics into an active state will likely have a profound effect on the fulfillment of the Great Plan.
Lord Croak will be an invaluable ally in the fulfillment of the Great Plan, but his worldly relics are in imminent danger. The Skaven approach, revered master. Prepare yourself. While Croak's force field provides him with some protection, the awakening process leaves him vulnerable to attack. It is imperative that you defend him until he has fully risen from his slumber.
Alrighty, here we go. The battle to defend Lord Croak's awakening. And ooh, we're clearly in the middle of a temple city here. Oh, this map is amazing. And oh, I never even noticed this while fighting because I was too distracted. We're actually inside one of the temples. Oh, this is so cool. Oh man, I really feel like they should have used more of these for like underground battles and stuff. I mean, I guess this isn't really underground, but it's very similar to like the fights in the caverns, where you're the dwarfs and the Skaven and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, wish we'd see more of this map. In fact, it would be cool if we had like an actual city defense on this map as well, but maybe like at this portion of the wall, like, you know, the map for KROAK, sort of similar like that, where there's like extra space behind this portion, then you defend just this one gate with the enemy having to approach through this. That would be an amazing map. Damn giant lily pads, what the hell? What the hell? You can make like a huge barge off of that. Just put a bunch of like dinos on it. Talk about megaflora. Anyway, let's allow the speed to return to normal. So, pretty simple setup. This is going to be the first wave of the enemy, and it looks like it's a lot of basic units here. I'm seeing a lot of Skaven slaves, a lot of clan rats. Well, there's a decent amount of plague monks here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Alright, well, regardless of the fact that there are a lot of enemy units coming up from this first wave, we still have Lord Mazdamundi up ahead of the army. He's going to move out. He's going to start casting. We also have our units lining up. We're going to have a fairly large line so we can protect ourselves on the flanks as well as in the center, but these pools really help with both of those things. So, yeah. Anyway, Mazdamundi, time to move up. Show Lord Croak what you've learned, I guess. Well, we're going to pelt them away a little bit with our solar engines, but here comes some ruination of cities. There we go, moving right through the range units. Okay, that one went a little bit off. I was hoping that it would go here, but oh well. The randomness of this ability is kind of annoying in some degrees. Where are you going? You're going straight forward. Okay. Okay, but it's still, I assume, doing quite a bit of damage. Yeah, it already destroyed both of these units of Skaven slaves. And yeah, obviously they're not very threatening. But we've also done a decent amount of damage to these plague monks over here. And looks like we're going to get one more off. And, ooh, it even clipped these units, another damage to these plague monks and these gutter runners. Very, very nice. Now, coming off of that, we should be able to get some more casts off in a second. I actually accidentally cast Harmonic Convergence, but this is what I wanted. Here we go, a vortex right in the middle with these plague monks caught. should be a very nice amount of damage. I mean, just by himself, before the enemy even reached our army, Mazdamundi has basically crippled it. Oh, this poor army. I mean, the only units that are really, really in good shape are the ones that are heading out to the flanks, and we are moving to intercept them. A unit of Temple Guard and a unit of Source Warriors over here, with the Mornfang Cavalry ready to loop around and hit them in the back. Same thing going on here as well, except with the addition of the Raiders, the Cold One Riders, Spear Riders, whatever. Yeah, and then same thing, Fire Drakes and Source Warriors. These guys are not going to break through the center, especially with Mazdamundi here on, like, what, 5 of their units already running away. A bunch of the Plague Monks damaged, and probably a 6th one about to rout as well. And we're going to shoot that bolt to the old ones, and it collides as well. Very nice, where it connects. Decent amount of damage. These guys are still alive, but they are now getting pelted by our range. It looks like the enemy Lord wants a piece of Mazdamundi. That does not seem like the best idea, especially with Cricket nearby. They're just going to fight for who gets to eat this Skaven. And it's a Warlord, but it's a Skaven Warlord. Oh, this poor guy. He's already at, what, 25% HP? And he charged Mazdamundi, too, like, oh, I'm going to do this. Watch this, guys. Oh, man. Alright, well, he's obviously out of it. Let's see what's going on over here. It looks like this one unit of Clan Rat Spears is actually going to protect the Skaven slaves that have charged the Source Warriors here, while neither of these ones are going to have a very good time of it. Over here, same sort of thing, but they have charged the Temple Guard, which is ideal for us, and we're going to hit them in the back with the Source Warriors, as well as the Mornfang Cav. So I think in both locations, the flanks should do pretty darn well. Here comes the first charge. There we go, and then these guys are going to get surrounded, and then the Mornfang are going to follow suit. There we go, charging. Oh, the freaking Skaven bowling. I love it when monstrous units just bowl over a huge line of enemy. Anyway, same thing basically happened over here. These Clan Rat Spears got sandwiched between the Mornfang Cav and the Raiders, and they're basically destroyed. These Skaven slaves attacked Temple Guard and Source Warriors, so they were never going to survive that one. Over here in the center, we do have more of these Plague Monks finally attacking, but they are going to hit the Morlocks over here, who have an insane amount of defense. Plus, we have the Bastildon with Revivification constantly healing, and I don't know what that is. Oh, that's a special Temple Guard unit. It's a Star Chamber Guardians. Oh, I actually want to take a... Yeah, I like how they all have glowing weapons. That's pretty damn cool looking. Oh, and they all have this, like, helmet. I take it the regular Temple Guard don't... Do they have that helmet? Or do they do? I don't remember anymore. No, yeah, they all seem to have these bone sort of helmets. Okay, it's just the Saurus don't have helmets. But still, the glowing weapons are looking pretty amazing. Next battle, I think I want to compare these guys to regular Temple Guard. Do they have more gold? Like, do the regular Temple Guard have gold spines, sort of? Like gold armor on their spines, rather? Let's see. This is a regular Temple Guard unit. No, it does. I mean, he's got a little bit of gold on his spine. Just a bit, though. That's a Saurus. Anyway, pretty cool over there. Let's see what's going on over here. These guys have been absolutely crushed, as we were suspecting. The ogres are going to feast these days, especially with the amount of Skaven on the field, although they are just morsels to fill their great hunger. Now, we have the second wave moving up as well. Oh, I tried to cast the Comet of Cassandora on these guys, but they moved away right as I started casting, unfortunately. A bit of a gaffe, but at the end of the day, we have so much magic available to us that it's not a huge deal. Let's see what the second wave is comprised of. We actually got Storm Vermin this time, a pair of Rat Ogres, as well as, let's see, a bunch of Clan Rats in support, a Grey Seer, so they do have some magical... support here, as well as a Hell Pit Abomination. I don't remember if I already mentioned that. You gotta love the Hell Pit Abomination model, though. It's such a cool model. It's such a horrifying but cool model. I don't remember how effective they are in SFO. I remember in Vanilla they were kind of lackluster, like in terms of their cost and stuff, but I assume they're a little bit more worthwhile in SFO. What an awesome model. I feel like the Abomination looks more like a chaos creature than most of the chaos creatures in the game, because it's all over the place. I mean, it's got what are these supposed to be? Bug legs, spider legs, maybe? Some kind of chitinous appendages here. We've got rat ogre arms. We've got Skaven arms and Skaven heads all over the place. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Let's check back on the battle. Obviously, we have to wait while the this second army approaches us, and it's going to take some time. Meanwhile, Mazdamundi can just go wild. Zlak is also hungry. Actually, wait. Zlak is... Zlak is an ancient stag, right? So does he... Are they herbivores or not? It looks like they have teeth, but they also have beaks, so I'm not sure. I mean, this is Warhammer. Everything might eat everything. Yeah. Hi, buddy. You okay there? You're knocking aside some of your personal guard? The Temple Guard were always here to guard Zlak. They don't even care about Mazdamundi. Anyway, let's see. Oh, it looks like a few more units of these Plague Monks are surviving. Let's just watch them die while we wait for the second wave to get here. I guess can't even spot them. There they are. They're getting absolutely surrounded. And I believe they're gone. And everybody's healing. I love those revivification crystals. I assume that that's what the aura is, because there is... Actually, no. These guys also have the aura, but they're nowhere near the crystal. Okay. Well, then I'm not sure what it is. You were actually winded. I didn't realize that when fighting. Oh, well. Alrighty, and now, finally, the second wave has arrived. We've got a decent amount of Rat Ogres. I was actually targeting one of the Rat Ogre units. Looks like this one with our own steg, the anti-large steg, but unfortunately it doesn't look like it did a lot of damage. Maybe it missed a bunch of shots, unfortunately. So hopefully it can hit one or two. Oh, that one looked like it hit. Nah, a little bit of damage. And we're going to get another Vortex off right in the middle of these two units of Storm Vermin, both of them dropping below half HP. Mazdamundi just making a mockery of the Skaven, as is appropriate already, and it looks like we have Rat Ogres charging into Temple Guard here, because that's going to end well. Charge the anti-large elite units instead of trying to flank them there. Rat Ogre's smart good. Alright, over here in the center line, it looks like Cricket has either terrified all these units away, or otherwise they were destroyed by that Vortex in combination with our rangefire. And our army is pretty much completely untouched. Very, very minor damage over here. Gonna drop down a Slann force field, a lizard dome as I like to call it, over here. Not because we really need it, just because I hate seeing the fact that it's constantly on cool, or off cooldown. We never get to use it. Alrighty, and over here we do have our Mournfang as well as our Raiders. They moved around these pools in order to flank these guys, to try to grab this Hell Pit Abomination, as well as to catch this Grey Seer over here. I believe the plan was to pincer the Grey Seer with both sets of Mournfang. There we go. Now, he was at full HP a few seconds ago, now he's at about half HP. Yes, having a Lord surrounded, like especially a large target Lord like this surrounded by Mournfang, very, very effective. Like, look how fast that thing got wrecked. That was really good. And over here, I did end up summoning the Temple Guard on top of this Hell Pit Abomination to stop it. I think this was the biggest mistake in this entire battle by far. And the reason for that is the third wave. I didn't know what was in the third wave, and unfortunately, one of the things was Warp Lightning Cannons, who obviously have an insane range. I think they can shoot to, like, here almost, or something like that. So we really have to deal with them. And the Temple Guard would have obviously been ideal for that, but I was like, let's stop this abomination in its tracks. Oh well. Oh well, the Terminators can't win every battle for us. They've already won plenty. And Mournfang are gonna help out this Hell Pit Abomination. And hey, that's probably something nice for the ogres as well, because when this thing dies, it'll spawn... Ooh, and here come those Warp Lightning Cannons. But yeah, when it dies, it'll spawn Skaven slaves. So they can eat the corpse of the Hell Pit Abomination, and then eat the Skaven slaves that come out of its corpse, which is, you know, Very appropriate. Yeah, so we can see that we're already starting to take hits from those warp lightning cannons. I immediately tell the Mournfang to get the hell out of there. Really don't want to lose the unit just by virtue of how hard they are to acquire. Unfortunately, that does leave the summoned Temple Guard unit here that we used to stop the enemy in its tracks to sort of sit here and continue taking shots. We do get a burning head on top of the enemy. Warp Lightnings, but unfortunately it doesn't do enough damage to scare either of them off the field. On top of that, this enemy army is going forward with a lot of fairly elite units, a bunch of Rattling Guns and Warplock Jezzails, as well as a bunch of Storm Vermin with both halberds and swords. We also got 2 units of Doom Flayers, and I believe you're on a Doom Wheel. Is there a separate Doom Wheel? Yeah, there's a separate Doom Wheel as well. A pretty nice elite army all told. We also get a Bolt of the Old Ones going in here, and I just used it regardless of the fact that it would hit our Temple Guard, just because I wanted all these units gone, and this Temple Guard unit was dead. It is so slow that there's no way that it's going to get out from under the Warp Lightning Cannons. And there we go. Sorry, Temple Guard, but you died well. I mean, look at this. This is exactly how Terminators die, in a giant pile of enemy corpses. Hey, Warp Lightning Cannon. How dare you delete that pile of corpses? That was a monument to the bravery of these Temple Guard that were summoned in here. Alright, enemy army moving up. We are going to move our cav to the side. I did send them all one way, but mostly because they went around like this. I think this was also a mistake because it does allow these guys to retarget our cav who are going to charge here. So that's also not so good for us. There we go, we can see them firing on our raiders right away, and it does do quite a bit of damage with every shot. Look at that. It's turned real dangerous here. And the enemy army is actually holding position, probably a smart move by the AI. Especially as I believe at this point our Basties are starting to run out of ammo. Look at this. They're all basically out. We do finally get Lord Croak on the field, however, with a bunch of Temple Guards. Now, the smart thing would probably be to have the entire army move back and let the free units tank this, but I feel like we shouldn't do that. I feel like it would be more fun to try to accomplish this ourselves. So let's see about... we're going to attack and see how good we can do without the help of Lord Croak, etc. Our raiders are going to try to charge the Warp Lightning Cannons, but unfortunately with their... I tried to dodge a little bit there. With their resolve breaking and the fact that they've been shot by the Warp Lightning as well as these... I believe this Rattling Gun unit was shooting them as well. So yeah, those guys go down, and now it's just the Mournfang left who are still hurt. They are unfortunately moving in that weird formation, but they're going to go into a wider formation here, and they're going to try to charge this. Oh, did they just destroy one of their own Warp Lightning Cannons? Well, thanks for the help. We really needed that back here. Just make these things stop firing. That's the main thing we need right now. Alright, Mournfang charging through. Very nice, very nice. How quickly can they destroy models of Warp Lightning Cannons, I wonder? Come on, come on, come on. You guys got it. You guys got it. In the meantime, all of the extra units like the Jezzails and the Rattling Guns are firing at Mazdamundi, but he appears to be just fine back there. We gotta kill these things before the Rattling Guns focus us down, because they are armor-piercing, and I believe they're fairly good against models like the Mournfang. Alright, fortunately, it looks like this unit is just about out of the picture. They are going to get some help from the Doom Flayers over here, and I did try to tell these Mournfang to charge the Rattling Guns, but the AI very cleverly, I don't know if it was on purpose, but it charged the Mournfang with the Doom Wheel, which forced them to engage, at which point the Rattling Guns were able to get a full volley off on them and rout them. Very, very nice use by the AI. They did their job, and they are going to both rout off the field, but I am impressed by the counter of the AI. If it always acted like that, it would be a much stronger contender for good AI. Unfortunately for them, with the death of their artillery, we have a giant army that can move up relatively unhurt. And yeah, they'll fire on us, but we have shielded units with insane amounts of armor. We have the Lizard Dome to protect us. We have the Legion of Chakwa popping their anti-range damage buff. So, it's looking pretty good. Huh, did something get summoned over here? Oh, no, the Doom Flayers went in here. Spinning around, looking cool. What a cool unit. Man, look at all that rattling. Look at all those rattling guns just shooting everybody, but still not doing a crazy amount of damage. I mean, obviously, especially against the Legion of Chakwa and all that stuff, but yeah. And, oh, they are firing at this Basti with the Revivification Crystal. And here is where I went a little bit different to what I was doing before. Instead of charging everybody together, I had several units like the Basties that could break through lines, directly charge enemy rattling guns and Jezzails and stuff like that, just to prevent them from continuous fire. I think that was the better use of those units, even if they are no longer close enough to heal us. And let's just enjoy the remaining few seconds of this battle, because once our battle lines arrive, the enemy is going to get absolutely destroyed. It's not like Storm Vermin are going to hold against us, and yes, we did manage to run up ahead and do this without the help of Lord Croak's giant force there. Alright, this Bastie's getting a little bit hurt. Now, yeah, this battle actually lasted quite a while. I'm starting to lose my voice here. Alright, you gotta love it when battles last a long time. Like, just compared to, like, the 3 minutes that was the previous battle we fought. And I believe it's just the enemy lord now. There are a few of these range units moving around, but we can always catch them with our various Basties. Warlock Master, can Mazdamundi catch you? Who's gonna catch this guy? Where you going, Doomwheel? Mazdamundi's chasing you. Did I speed it up? Okay, yeah. I did. Oh, and it looks like he doesn't actually want to fight Mazdamundi, and not as brave as that first warlord that came on the field and just straight up charged Mazda. This guy's like, no, I don't want this. I mean, to be fair, if there was some realism, the Zlak would probably just flip that Doom Wheel in a single shot, in a single hit, rather. Or even spear it and lift it up on its horns. But there it is, finally. This battle is over. This third army was a considerably tougher foe than the others, but they didn't actually do all that much damage to our units. I don't think anybody except that one unit of Saurus there has lost more than maybe 10 or 15% HP. The only units that really got wrecked by this particular army was our 2 units of... or 3 units of Cav, rather. But still, it was a glorious map to fight on, an awesome temple city, and a really enjoyable battle as well. As I've said before, I'm a sucker for defensive battles, and this particular defensive battle with multiple waves of enemies is always fun to play. Similar to the final battle for KROAK. I remember fighting that and enjoying it as well, as it was a lot of waves, but they were relatively weak, although I imagine that's a little bit different in SFO, because my KROAK campaign was in vanilla. But yeah, long story short, I like the battle very much. Let's see how we did. Let's see how much damage we did, especially Mazdamundi, considering he basically... I mean, he was casting magic throughout. I don't think we were out of magic by the end of the battle. Plus, he still had a couple uses of his special spells left. So, let's find out. Man, what a fun battle. I think the battle for Lord Croak, I guess, might be one of the most fun battles, or like quest battles in the game. I really, really enjoyed that one. I love the multiple waves, and I love the fact that it was a reasonably tough fight, especially as you do unlock the quest fairly early. If we had a much weaker army, that would have also been a lot tougher, and we would have actually had to have used Lord Croak's Guardians there. Otherwise, I mean, it was the third army that was the one that was actually threatening, with them taking our cavalry off the field and all that jazz. The first army was just absolute garbage and was pretty much solo killed by Lord Croak, who did 136,000 damage with all of that magic. Although everybody pulled their weight, really. 25k on these particular Mournfangs, very nice, and now they're at rank 7, although we don't get the rank 7 bonuses, do we? 31k on the Amixon Barb, don't think I've seen it do that well. And actually, it evened out with the Blessed Basties. That's really nice. You were a little bit disappointing, Blessed Stag, although to be fair, I did have it target a couple of the larger units like the Rat Ogres and stuff, and it's, as well as the Hell Pit Abomination. Its accuracy is ass, so whenever it misses those units, it doesn't get the bonus damage from all that splash. But, yeah. Very nice. Really, once again, would love to see what the amount of healing done by the Basties is, but can't have everything. Now, I guess we are going to heal up because there's really no other reason to do. Let's kill and eat, and now Lord Croak is available. I don't remember. Does he just immediately recruitable? How do you actually get him? I don't remember. Does he appear in our not here? Less successful, Lord Croak. I think next turn he will become available. Oh, please don't tell me he spawns as a hero at our capital. That's exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened. Damn it! I was hoping he'd spawn on Mazdamundi. We're gonna put him in Mazda's army for now. I don't really. The thing is, he is not really needed there, because Mazda already has so much magic, and this guy's magic is quite expensive. Every cast of 32 for the level 3 of Deliverance of Itza, so it's not super necessary to have him in there. However, how much magic does he provide? Does he provide any buffs to Temple Guard, for example? Ward save plus 10 for all Slann, that's lovely. Melee attack plus 25 for all Slann, that's also lovely. I hope that this includes Mazdamundi himself, because if it doesn't, it would be really quite a shame. We'll send him down to join Mazdamundi for now, but we'll figure out if he needs to go into another army after that, because I really don't think Mazdamundi needs that much help, even though it does make sense to have the two together. Around Self-One Cat. Wow. Yeah, I'm just remembering back to my KROAK campaign when Lord Croak made every single battle an absolute triviality. So yeah, anyway, you're going to start moving down there. You also have a lot of items and stuff. You know what? I am going to call this episode here. Oh, wow, we are completely out of time. That battle took a lot longer than I thought it would. Alright, so being out of time, yes, I am going to call it here. And between the episodes, there's a lot of items and stuff to move around. I'm going to do that and deal as much with any remaining admin stuff, like moving heroes or moving units around and heroes around as much as possible, so we don't have to deal with it next time. We will begin next episode by probably... Are you ready to siege? One more turn. We will begin next time by... You know what I should... Oh, we can build a ram as well. Lovely. We can begin next episode with an end turn as well as a siege, and then finally we will move on and into attacking the desert. But at least we got that epic battle for Lord Croak this episode, so I'm pretty happy with the way that this episode turned out at the end of the day. And stay tuned for finally getting the various Slann operational. The Fire Army is basically ready to go, and I think this time, instead of using our alignments on various things, we are going to give the blessed spawning of Chotek to these guys, so even more fire all over the place. So anyway, more Slann action, or finally some proper Slann action, in that we now have many Slann, and another Slann coming as soon as he's available from Tehenowin. So yeah, stay tuned for that next time. So blah 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 blah, all glory to the algorithm, usual stuff about likes and comments, and thanks for watching.